and we're getting ready for the second heat of our X30 Juniors. This will be a reverse grid of the first race, apart from our novices who will have their own mini reverse grid at the back of the field. Let's have a look at that grid for this second heat here in X30 Junior. Milo Pelford has pole position alongside Carl Slee on the front row. AJ Arnold and Mackenzie Stevens are on row 2. Christian Brookes and Ellis Bourchier are on row number 3. Jerome Philippe and Alex Johnston are on row 4. Scott Smith and Jolie Petit on row 5. Jack Cox and Sam Longley on row 6. Vinnie Lloyd-Chamberlain will be looking for an improvement from a not-so-good Heat 1. Starts this one from row 7 alongside Daniel Hackett. Lucas Elingham, big race this for Lucas Elingham and his championship campaign. Starts from row 8 alongside Josh Agambar, Zaki Hussain and Thomas Reddy on row 9. Benjamin Watts and Lorenzo Kordal are on row 10. Finley Harrison and Sam Baker on row 11. Jaden Gregg and Jude Fernhoff on row 12. They will be looking for good starts here. And then our 4 novices, Isaac Lord and Alicia Bradshaw on row 13. Reese Blakely and Kian Gamio on row 14. Away we go then here at Whilton Mill. There's a lot of bunching at the back of the field. Everyone has made their way through the first couple of corners. I think someone may have had a problem in the midfield there that caused everyone to spread out as they go through Christmas Corner. It looks like they have all made their way through, so that's better than what we saw with the seniors some 15 minutes or so ago. Down into Ashby, still everyone running, taking care of themselves. It's been a good start from the X30 Juniors. Lucas Ellingham already trying to make his way through the field, back down the inside there of Jerome Philippe in the number 75. I can see the 98 of Finley Harrison making progress as well, which is very good news. Into the boot then, they're all jostling for those positions. This is of course in line with the first race that we saw from this class, going to decide the grid for the final later on this afternoon. But Milo Pilford has had a very good start here. Leads this one from Christian Brookes and AJ Arnold. Alex Johnston there you see fighting for 4th place with Ellis Bourchier up there again in P5. Who's been your biggest mover of the race so far? It's been our championship leader Lucas Ellingham, gained 7 positions on that first lap. Is up to 9th. Lorenzo Kordal looks to be making good moves as well. He's up 5 positions, or was up 5 positions. He's going to be up even more now as he's side by side there with Jack Cox in the number 91 and gets the move done. So Pilford leads from Brookes, but is under pressure here. Brookes goes 0.4 seconds quicker on that second lap, is now right on the tail of Pilford. Down the inside goes Ellis Bourchier for 4th place on Alex Johnston, gets that position. Lucas Ellingham I think has got past Jolie Petit as well. There's a mechanical flag out unfortunately for the number 19 of Mackenzie Stevens. And I think Christian Brookes has also got into the lead of the race. Ellingham down the inside of the number 58 of Bourchier gets another position. This is really good stuff from the championship leader through the toe of the boot. Who's the next driver? It's going to be Alex Johnston. So yeah, that is Ellingham up to 5th place already at the end of lap number 3. Still 5.5 minutes to go. So Brookes leads from Pilford. Those two need to work together. They've got a good gap, 2.2 seconds over the rest of the field. But they can't afford to fight and start losing that time. AJ Arnold trying to defend from Alex Johnston. Johnston down the inside gets the overtake completed. So that's Johnston up to 3rd place. The number 16 of Jolie Petit there fighting with Lorenzo Kordal's now down the inside of Scott Smith. That was a great move by Lorenzo Kordal, just slipping in there in that gap between Petit and Smith. I have been impressed with Kordal the last couple of rounds. It has been great to see an upturn in the form of the number 20. He's been doing a lot of hard work with the Kart. Point to the head there from Jolie Petit, saying let's work together. Down the inside comes Jack Cox Finley Harrison has the fastest lap of the race so far, 46.71. This is, again, a very... we saw this in heat number 1. Frenetic is the word I think I'm going to use to describe X30 Juniors so far today. They're all up for this here in round number 6. Onto the back straight there, go our battle over 7th place. Lorenzo Kordal sets the fastest lap of the race so far, 46.45. There in 6th place. Here is 3rd and 4th place, and Lucas Elingham wants that 3rd place and will take that 3rd place. Another great overtake from the championship leader, doing what he needs to do, but Johnston fights back into Ashby Corner with a similarly great overtake of his own. Elingham, no, wants it back, takes 3rd. Can he hold on to it? Yes, he can. So once again, great overtaking back and forth, so evenly matched here at Whilton Kart Club. This is the kind of racing that we want to see. Here comes Kordal down the inside. Oh, that's a forceful move, and he's got it done on Bourchier. Cross start finish. Brookes from Pilford, Elingham now 3rd, Johnston 4th. Lorenzo Kordal has made some great progress in this race. Is now going to go for 4th place, surely, down the inside, and gets it. Great overtaking yet again. So Lorenzo Kordal up to P4. Now, can he challenge the championship leader? This next few corners will give us the clue as to whether his pace is good enough to close that gap. Brookes and Pilford, meanwhile, are putting in some very good sectors, continuing to extend their lead out of the front of the field. They have this race under their control for 1st and 2nd. Kordal sets another new fastest lap of the race so far, 46.36. Even though he was making overtakes on that last lap, that's very impressive, and he is closing in on Elingham. This is a great run from Lorenzo Kordal. This is just what he will have been looking for at the start of proceedings here today. Currently in 4th place in points. Remember, was 3rd in the final at the last round, his first podium of the season here at Whilton Kart Club. Less than 2 minutes on the clock to go. Then, of course, an additional lap once the time has expired. There are your 2 leaders, Christian Brookes and Milo Pilford, continuing to control their own pace and not fight too much. Elingham and Kordal as... Oh, now down the inside, Pilford went for the move there. Pilford went for the move for the lead, and it looks like he's got it. Oh, big contact there, and just holds on. My goodness, that was a huge save from Christian Brookes, as Pilford just came a little bit across him, across his front bumper. Wasn't intentional. It was just a bit of racing. I'll let them continue. I think Pilford has spotted the pace of... In fact, Kordal's at 3rd. Kordal has got through and passed Lucas Elingham for 3rd place now. And Pilford has decided that he wants to control his own destiny in this race and not get caught by these 2 drivers here, Lorenzo Kordal and Lucas Elingham. Alex Johnston and Finley Harrison 5th and 6th. Finley Harrison's had a great race. He's made up a lot of positions from where he started on the grid. Jack Cox in 7th, Ellis Bourchier now down to 8th. There'll be a couple more laps of this one, I think. Yep, the leaders cross the start-finish line with 7 seconds on the clock. So it'll be this lap plus 1 more for Milo Pilford to hold out this victory. Christian Brookes has a little hand up there, as wondering what has he got to do to keep on the pace. Down the inside there goes the number 98 of Finley Harrison with a great overtake. Alex Johnston tried to defend that, tried to keep him at bay, and in fact he's going to go for his favourite move down the inside into Ashby. Retakes 5th place. Superb racing once again here in the X30 Junior class, which for me has been the category of the day so far for exciting racing. Kordal is closing. By the way, 46.3 last time around, was half a second quicker than both Pilford and Brookes. What is the gap this time around? It's down to 0.8 of a second. Lorenzo Kordal's got a chance here. He's going to get a big run. Maybe takes second place away from Christian Brookes, who defends to the inside. Kordal tries to go around the outside. There's no route there through. Lucas Ellingham's involved in this as well, trying to get some more points for his championship bid. Brookes defends to the inside again. Oh, Kordal and Ellingham around the outside. Oh, that's an audacious manoeuvre from the championship leader. And Lucas Ellingham takes advantage of the situation. He's now sitting in second place. There's only the boot to come. Brookes and Kordal still fighting there over third place. Milo Pilford's going to take the victory here. But how big a move was that from Lucas Ellingham? Can Christian Brookes hold on for third? Yes, he can. Pilford wins. Ellingham takes a huge second place there. Christian Brookes in third. Lorenzo Kordal in fourth. Alex Johnston does hold on to fifth, ahead of Jack Cox and Finley Harrison. Sam Baker in eighth. Jude Fernerhoff in ninth. Ellis Bourchier in 10th, Jerome Philippe in 11th, Scott Smith 12th, AJ Arnold 13th, then Ben Watts, Jolie Petit, Daniel Hackett, Josh Agambar, Zaki Hussain, Vinnie Lloyd-Chamberlain made progress there from the back of the field, finishes P19, Carl Slee wraps out the top 20, Jaden Gregg, Thomas Reddy, top novice was Kian Gamio, ahead of Reese Blakely, Sam Longley, Isaac Lord and Mackenzie Stevens.